Hey everyone, welcome to this live streaming live of the Sydney Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras. So I haven't done my hair, which I should have, but yeah, it starts in about 12 minutes. I have the channel ready for it and everything. Say hi in the chat if you are here, and what I'll do is probably pull up on my phone the chat as well. Oh god. So that I can chat to you on here and minimize the screen a little bit so that I can show more of the feed, the program. Why is it paused? Okay. So I have gathered a few dolls for like my own little celebration, and I can start showing them, I guess. So who do I want to start with? I've already got Tiffany and Minnie Mothy ready. Maybe I'll start with Tiffany's dad's. So here is Chris in his outfit. He decided to go shirtless tonight and barefoot as well. But because he's a doll, it doesn't really impact on him. So that's Chris. Then we have William, and he decided to cover up a little bit with a leather jacket, which he usually wears, and some sparkly gold leggings. So and again, nothing on his feet. This is a dreamy one. So, hey Wiggly Tuffy, you love his trousers. Hi Michael, it is 7:20 in the evening. In about 10 minutes, the Mardi Gras will be live streaming, and I'm going to show it on here, the Gay Lesbian Sydney Mardi Gras. So here's Henry. I put him in Ken's rollerblading outfit. What do you think? Does that look nice on him? I'll try and get it closer. He looks so gay in it. It's great. Perfect for Mardi Gras. You can just see a whole bunch of gay Kens parading down wearing this. Maybe we will see some in the roller derby wearing this outfit. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. What time is it where you are, Michael? And what time is it where you are, Wiggly Tuffy? I would love to know. They've got the news on at the moment and it's showing cricket, and it's distracting, but it's not enjoyable at all. I think we've got Courtney Act performing in, not performing, hosting with a bunch of other people. So that'll be exciting. It is, Michael says it is in California, 12:22 p.m. PM or AM? And Wiggly Tuffy says 2:22 a.m. You're up very, very late or early. Oops, a.m. Yeah. I thought it might be because Ethan, Barbie's GBF, is in Tennessee and he's in bed. He is missing out, but that's okay. So here's the fashionista that came out 2022, I think. And I decided to put him in the Ken 60th anniversary Playline jacket that I surgically removed from the rest of it. And do you remember who these pants came with? I can't remember, but I love them. And he has boots on. These were from the ILY Disney Bambi, and I cut them. They were like up here, and I cut them so that I could paint them later and make them black, and then they'd be like some Cuban heels, nice Cuban heels for Mini Mothie. But Mini Mothie has found his new shoes, which were on Claude, the Monster High doll. The pants, you think, was from the Asian Looks doll? Yeah, that sounds about right. I think that's right. Because he had that purple sports top on, didn't he? Yeah, I think so. All right, so that's him. We're still in the news, so we've got time. Correct 100%. Thank you. So Rock Hudson. Yeah. Well, let me show you his feet. So this is the not the normal ones that you all get. It's the Bambi, Ursula, and Mickey. I think Mickey came out with this one, and Stitch. So that's how they fit. But it's close enough for me, to be honest. Like, you wouldn't know that he has his heels poking out the back with that, would you? So that's why I have them on him. So Rock Hudson, who is Minnie Mothie's boyfriend, is in the denim on denim Ken outfit, down to the shoes as well. Guess I'm going to have to show you. Hey Boris, Jude 7. What's that mean? Oh, is that a Bible verse? I'm not looking it up. Sorry. Yeah. So that is him. Next, we've got Dan, who is one of my LGBT Care Bear Kens. He represents Share Bear, and I've got him in the convention outfit. Oh gosh, I can't remember his real name. Kit? Not Kit. Was it Kit? With Claudette. He came with Claudette. Oh my god, what's his name? No, Kit's the looks girl. This guy. What's his name? I can't recall. I can't believe that is just skipping over my head. Anyway, so he has that outfit on. And then fact checking, please do. I call him Phoenix, so that I just completely forget the name. And this shirt that he's wearing underneath is from the Barbie Style 2 or 3. Tate, of course. What a! I can't believe I forgot his name, but I call him Phoenix. So yeah. Um, so Dan is wearing Barbie Style number 2 or 3's mesh under top kind of thing. It looks good on him. Um, I wasn't a fan of it, and then I thought, oh, maybe it will go with that outfit. So I think we're on the ads now. The news is finished. So once the ad's over, we can begin the sharing. Correct, Tate. Sorry, wasn't fast enough. Yeah, I wasn't either. Shall I start this now? It's still ads. That's all right. And then my other fashionista that I just styled the other week in this, um, she's going for the pastel rainbow look. She's not made to move or other articulated. I've just got her on her original body now. I did have her on something else, but decided to change it. So yeah. And the jacket was ordered on Etsy. Not sure who I ordered it from anymore, but yeah, I like it. Her hair, I think I want to change her hair because it's a bit, I don't know, frizzy. I don't like the ends. Yeah. So the next one is fun because the next one is a dream of mine to go to Mardi Gras dressed up as this Raquel. I know this outfit is a fashionista's outfit. I made the jacket and the leggings are from a Rainbow High, and then I've got these boots on her as well. But I would love to go as her to the Mardi Gras. The Mardi Gras is starting now, so I'll just get this ready to share the screen and get some sound on. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Can you hear that? No audio. How do I get audio? Mm. Well, Courtney Act is just talking crap anymore. I've never done this before, so um, you have to share audio. Okay. Let me try and work this out. Can you see that? Sharing. I'm, I'm millennial. I should at least know how to share audio. Um, I have an idea. Oh, I'll just put on there. Is that better? Can I move my head? Oh God. She's just doing uh, a poem. There's Darks on White. I really wish you could hear it. Yeah. Not that one. Hmm. Are you okay to watch just the video and most of the captions? Because I can't move my head and I can't find a way to get it to share the audio. If I stop for a minute and then It says to share audio, share a tab or screen instead. Okay, we'll do that. It works. How's that? Is that working better? So can you guys hear it now? Can you still hear? No audio. That should work. No? No. What I'm going to try and do is get onto my ABC iView. If I have it. Yeah, I do. And then I'm going to put the audio on my phone. You can hear me, but you can't hear the stream. We clicked up here. You still here? Okay. Can you hear that?
I'm a choice one backup dancer.
I'm now hearing everything.
That's all it is. As simple as that.
You look delicious. Congratulations. Now, I'm quite new to
Is
Mardi
it
Gras.
clear?
It came out when I was 31. So I don't know anything about how this is all put together, right? But you two did some research into the floats
Great.
and how it's together. Tell me
That's
about that, Flo.
amazing.
Yeah, well, the floats are actually brought here by 6 very buff, shirtless
Now what
men
have I done?
on their shoulders, and I was there to watch them.
They go to your gym, don't they?
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
also one lesbian with some PVA glue. Always. No, but really, it's a lot of work, a lot of thought, and that's when you turn the money around and see how it happens. Isn't this a beautiful, calming environment to do a live cross-in? I could not
Is it
have
too loud?
imagined anything better.
Oh, now what's happened? Why is it white screen?
So, these guys have put together a package about the floats that we are going to check out right now. Please enjoy.
Gays love hot glue guns.
And lesbians love scissoring.
That's why we're here at LGBTQIA.
I will be right
Mardi
back.
Gras
I
workshop.
just need to get the charger for
Transforms into
the
this.
computer.
We are at Sydney Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras workshop, and this is where the true magic happens. This is where we create our float. This is where we create our costume. We're able to help people, even if they come with an idea, but they don't quite know how to bring that idea to life. So we've got on-site carpenters, costume designers, and so what we're able to do is maybe help you on advice on how to make things, and sometimes on how to get something that looks grandiose on a smaller budget. And we're lucky. We get to help them do that, and so I think that's amazing.
Now, Eddie, how long have you been volunteering here at the workshop for?
Well, I've been volunteering here since 1981. This is a labor of love. If you love something, you keep coming back to your loved ones. So Mardi Gras is the love of my life, so to speak. I have no experience on anything, but working at the Mardi Gras, you learn how to trace, you learn how to put things together.
Where does one even start when it comes to the design?
We're given a brief for Mardi Gras, and then it's just what comes out of my brain.
And what comes out of your brain?
All of it.
Everything.
Yeah.
How much time do you think all up is spent creating a whole float, just one?
We're given a time schedule for that,
Okay.
and we have to meet it.
Okay, we've got deadlines, babe.
And that's it. We're in the middle of it.
We're in the
So,
middle of it.
yeah.
I'm actually eating into your time.
That's
Is what
fine.
you're saying.
We'll get you working in no time. What is that feeling like when you've been working on a float or on costumes for so many months in the lead up, and then you finally see it going down the parade route?
Oh yes, it's very satisfying, very rewarding to see, to see, and I tell my friends, look at that.
I traced those moves.
See the little things there.
We'll keep an eye out.
Yes, please do. We are float 86. So
86. Now you know.
Hey, I've got some magic queer duties for you.
Oh,
Coming right up. What do you need?
Betty, our
Michael
wonderful
asks,
volunteer, has already started here.
in
but we have
case
some
of a
trophies
fire,
we need
which
to
Tiffany
bling.
doll would you save
Magical and
first?
queer.
Hypothetically.
We can handle that.
Any tips and
They're all
tricks,
on the
Betty,
same
to
shelf,
how to
so
dazzle?
I'd just grab them all.
Just
It would be
protective yourself.
a question
Just
of
like my dad
what
would
other
do.
doll I would
Okay, let's
save.
give it a crack.
Let's do it.
Minnie
So
Mothie,
they're quite
yes.
Magical and methodical.
If I had time to grab the June by the window, I would grab her.
It's slid
A
off.
gem or a brain cell? Because I'm losing both at rapid speed, doll.
Do you have any jobs that you just hate doing?
Sometimes
Yeah,
the-
I'd just
the
grab all the
paperwork's like,
Tiffany's.
get down.
No one talks about that with Mardi Gras. There's
It-
paperwork involved.
There's a lot of
You have to ask me
paperwork.
which one I
Do you need volunteers for
wouldn't
paperwork?
save. Which dolls wouldn't I save?
Yeah, maybe we're more
I
open
think.
for the paperwork.
Can you
Maybe
hear
we
me
just
well over the
cross some
volume
T's,
of
dot
it?
some I's.
Fantastic.
Don't miss us too much, doll. No, I want definitely.
I could turn this bit
Well,
down.
that's what it takes to build a moving artwork from scratch.
Turns out it isn't just gay magic.
Awesome.
I think I inhaled some sequins.
Yeah, and I have hot glue up, mate.
Well, happy Mardi Gras, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for coming on a tour with us at this old closet.
Mardi Gras workshop.
Can't wait to see these floats finally come out.
But it's not lip sync. It's not synced up audio wise, I guess.
What fuels the motorcycle?
Because they've moved on to Courtney now, and they're still talking on the screen.
Oh gosh, and how amazing that Eddie has been at the
I feel like I'm in
Mardi Gras
Scream, where there's that
1981.
10-second delay or something.
He's worked on 43 years of Mardi Gras floats.
That's nearly every year.
I know, it's
Mardi Gras,
amazing.
nearly. And we're looking forward to catching up with him
Hmm.
a little bit later. We'll see him marching in the float. Look, now, I know by now most of you have probably noticed on the backgrounds of your parties. But we are more than just pretty faces. We are, and it's homophobic to silence queer voices. Yes, so we want you to turn up the volume.
Courtney looks great.
Up the
Yeah,
volume. Turn us up. Turn
she
us
does.
Up. We've got something important to say. Joining us tonight, we have a very special guest. It's Mardi Gras CEO Jill.
But she looks like she's got hair clips in.
Happy Mardi Gras!
Like she's at home waiting for her hair to set.
How are you feeling? This is your first year at the helm of the Sydney and Lesbian Mardi Gras as the CEO. How are you?
I'm great.
Yes.
I'm really good. It's been amazing. It's been quite the journey, but it has been an extraordinary festival. So I'm really pleased. Good, beautiful weather. Couldn't ask more, really.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you coping
So,
okay? It's a week of,
while they
a lot of emotion.
talk,
It's
and
been a really challenging week for everyone.
I think the Dykes and
Obviously,
Bikes are still
the loss of
going
those two beautiful young men
because I
has
can see the
been
bikes in the
quite,
background.
heartbreaking for so many in our community. And obviously, we've had quite an interesting week in terms of working with the police and
Maybe
how we
she's
manage
running
that, and how
late.
we also manage our
Maybe.
community's expectations about
So
what's
this
going
week
on. So it has
or
been
last
challenging,
week in
and I'm really glad
Sydney,
that we are here tonight to be able to
two
do it.
gay men were murdered, and
A lot of people in the
it's
community
allegedly
asking, why did Mardi Gras
the
take
ex-boyfriend
the
of one of
time
them,
to police
who
participation? What's the
is a
plan?
policeman, and that's what they're talking about at the
We had the
moment.
opportunity to sit down with the police and actually have a discussion about what is happening in our community, and I think it's also in retrospect after the Sacco inquiry as well, just the feelings of the community around where we've journeyed on our journey with the police. I think it's been a long journey and we're actually changing, but to sit down with the police and say, look, this is a bit more difficult this year, maybe we change that and look at doing things a little bit more respectful about what's going on. For me, I always want to be in the room to have the discussion rather than being outside, and I do think that what we're doing now will change things in the future about how we work with the police. And I think that's so important for our community.
Yeah. Have the police talked about any of those recommendations from the special commission?
Just to explain the SACRA inquiry, what that meant. So it was a special inquiry into LGBTQI hate crimes between 1970 to 2010.
Yes, over 30 years of crimes, and so many unsolved. And you know, there was a lot of discussion about how they were managed by the police. And you know, New South Wales, it's Mardi Gras is born on the shoulders of protest. So whilst this is beautiful, we are still activists, and Mardi Gras has a voice. We are advocates for our community, and we are here to serve our community, and we only exist because of our community. So we need to do the right thing by our community, but you know, a lot of people have very many different voices, so we've got to take time to listen and find the best way forward that we think, well, that is guided by what our community is saying to us. I think it's so important.
I think it's really hard to watch the screen with the voice delay.
Out of uniform, and
the voices don't match.
And their allies. I think it's a beautiful thing. I'm actually really happy to where we've got, because it's actually been about negotiation and liaison rather than going, you're doing this and we're not going to do this. I think for me, Mardi Gras always steps up to try and make change. I think it's been really good if other people walk into our room and say, what can we do for you to make things better? And that's what I'm holding on to, because obviously we have the Equality Bill in front of the Parliament one and the Anti-Conversion Therapy Bill. These are really two very important parts of legislation that will impact on our community really deeply. So we need to be guarding those gates and say,
the conversion therapy one is very important. I was involved in that. So here is my other doll that is joining. This is my June for the evening. She is wearing the Looks outfit from Tamika and a jacket from Barbie Extra #1. I think it's such a cute look for her. And then she's got fluoro orange shoes on that are called back to her hair. When I bought this doll, I bought her off someone and they had cut her hair. So I never expect to see her with longer hair. For me, she's got this short hair. That's a natural look for her.
Stand on our own 2 feet and make our own independent calls about how we do things. And I often feel hope. Yeah. Because I think we tend to do things a bit differently here. And
I'm going to turn it down until the parade actually starts, so it's easier to, hear me. I also find it really difficult to concentrate while they're talking about such a serious topic. Would you rather create one Mardi Gras outfit or one Mardi Gras float? You know what? I'd create a Mardi Gras float, and it would be centered around toy therapy, play therapy, that kind of thing. So Care Bears, Barbie, whatever toy that kids loved growing up, LGBT kids loved growing up with, that was out of the normal for them and that they can embrace as adults, because that is a huge part of healing the inner child for those of us that couldn't have that in their lives. Like I could have Care Bears, but I got teased at school for having Care Bears, and I could play with Barbies at friends' houses, but if I owned a Barbie, that was wrong. I even got teased for liking the Pink Ranger and having a toy of her. So I think it's highly important to have that play therapy and heal from all of that. So I would do a toy float with Care Bears and Barbies and all of that. I think that would be quite fun. But not like the bears, Care Bears, proper Care Bears. Not like the kinky Care Bears. Yeah. So they're still talking, according to the screen I'm watching on my phone. If you want to follow what they're talking about, hail, yeah. Oh, that's so sweet, says Wiggly Tuffy. And all the colours and sparkles would fit really well with the parade. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think it would be a great float. I'm wondering if there's going to be... Oh, here we go. We've got the Welcome to Country
for all of us
coming
to recognise the longest culture that exists for 65,000 in this country, 65,000 years in this country, and what they can bring to us in our connection with land and sea and air is so important. And the stories, I just think it's so important.
Metallic silver's a thing this year.
Conversations with our First Nations culture, and particularly our First Nations street culture.
I've always loved the way that Mardi Gras platforms different minorities in our community. And I just think so often, like, a welcome to street can be thrown away, or people can not give it the respect. And just recently, actually, I was listening to a welcome, and I had a moment, I think it might have been the first moment, where I just, like, closed my eyes, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank you to the Gadigal people.
February. And I've been to Mardi Gras one time, and it was quite incredible.
It's our past, our power, reinforcing our black future.
And we can actually see the 78ers coming through now, the pioneers of LGBTQ.
This was incredible, seeing them walk through the 78ers.
They want, so we can
they're the ones that they started it.
And as you heard in Art Simone's drag story time,
so they were all there. Oh my God. One of them's wearing what Tiffany's wearing.
This group gathered right here in Taylor Square.
That's so cool. Look.
Across the street protesting.
Tiffany's got a spiky crown on. Do you see the lady with the spiky crown? I can't see her now, but she's there.
Which is actually just behind us here at Taylor Square. In 97, activists from the original event came together to commemorate the 20th.
Where's she gone? Oh, there she is. I think hers is rainbow. She's got red hair.
Now, interestingly, after the 78 protest,
that's so cool.
Herald actually printed the names and addresses of those arrested, doxing in 1978. And they outed them because, you know, it was a different time back then. Having your name published in the Sydney Morning Herald meant that you could lose your job, you were outed to your family. And in 2016, they actually did apologise to the 78ers, which is important.
Wow, that's a long time to wait.
Oh, look, I mean, here we are. I mean, 46 years later, from out of the bars and onto the streets, and we are still on the streets, and we, you know, it just is so much, it's so evocative, and it's so integral to who we are and what we do. And it is, it really is about going, we're here and queer, and we're not going away, so get used to it, because we're going to keep on fighting.
We are. It's interesting, I think, I don't know whether people know that the protest started on Taylor Square, moved down to the bottom of Oxford Street, hung a right, hung another right, up William Street, and then the clash happened where the Coke sign is now at King's Cross. And it's sort of this area, the 2010, the 2011 postcode, that's always housed, you know, the highest density of queer folks in Australia. And here we have the Order of Perpetual Indulgence.
Right. Okay, so they're an international order of gay male nuns and female lesbian clergy. Real nuns court, the real thing.
What? How does that work? They've got toilet seats on there. They've got toilet seats for wimples.
Oh, that's so good. Very inspired design.
I can't quite read their signs, but I think it says no shot on my duck.
These nuns are hilarious.
Brilliant. Oh, I love it. So if you're wondering what's going on with these toilet seats here, let me explain. So last year, the order lost one of their founding sisters, Mother Abyss, and at the memorial service, they remembered Abyss's attempt to create a wimple and veil for the Mardi Gras parade out of a toilet seat. So there you go. And there's signs that you can see there. No shit on my they're a cheeky rebuttal to recent homophobic tweets from particular Aussie politicians.
And who have we got now? It is Trans Pride Australia. The winds of change are here. It is Trans Pride Australia, marching up in all their glorious pink and blue and white. Trans Pride Australia runs one of the nation's biggest online and offline social community groups. They advocate for education and support and an end of transphobia. Look at those wings, they are glorious.
Of course, there are so many rights that we're still fighting for the transgender community, particularly here in New South Wales, where our laws are behind the rest of the country. Unfortunately, trans people still have to undergo surgery in order to change their birth certificates and their identity documents.
Next up, it is Parents for Trans Youth Equity. Their kids may be out, but their friends are the ones out tonight.
So this group is made up of parents, family members and allies working to protect our trans and gender diverse youth. They're an incredibly important float considering all the transphobia in our world right now, which is horrible, and that's why it's important that Mardi Gras.
Michael, would you rather create one Mardi Gras outfit or one Mardi Gras float?
I just think it's amazing to be able to question your gender and sexuality in a loving family is extraordinary. I mean, you know, yeah, I find it incredibly moving. When I was a young bloke, that wasn't quite how my childhood was. So I just think the way that we now approach these things with such love and care and embracing the difference is a brilliant thing. It's the way
you do an outfit. What outfit would you do?
And now we're looking at People with Disability Australia, made by and for queer people with a disability. This is our peak national body for people with all forms of disability.
Tonight they're proudly wearing their slogan, Ordinary People, which is their way of challenging the perception of people with a disability.
Rainbow families!
When I grow up, I want to be on the Rainbow Family float.
They're marching for the 9th year, and for those who don't know, Rainbow Families is a non-for-profit charity committed to reducing suffering and disability.
Something Final Fantasy Kingdom Hearts. Nice.
Tonight, their theme is
You know, I really wanted to play Kingdom Hearts, but I never got to. But I loved Final Fantasy VIII.
What did you want to be when
And
you
then
grew
I
up?
played the one with lightning.
Oh, there's so many things.
But I couldn't get past a certain point. Like anything I tried, I couldn't get past it.
One of the things I wanted to grow up and
So,
be was a tick.
yeah.
And I'm here and I so love it. God, I love it. This is amazing. Just regional waters.
Lots of feathers.
Con, you have been supported by Rainbow Families. How was that?
Oh, well, yes, that is true. So about 14 months ago, my partner and I and our baby, we became a rainbow family. So yes, Tara and I are both new parents. Tara and little Indy are watching at home. Hi! But Rainbow Families were fantastic. We went to a weekly play group and it was just amazing to be able to connect with other queer parents. It was a really beautiful space for our kids to play and meet other children. And it's just so affirming.
Now we also see Rainbow Families Regional, and now on the screen we've got Gay Dads Community. It's proud Papa Bear Parade. The Gay Dads.
The Gay
So
Dads.
supported by Rainbow Families, this crew consists of gay dads and also gay men thinking of starting their own family. Courtney, plan on being a gay dad?
I absolutely do not ever plan on being a gay dad. I am comfortable being a single person with no children. I can go wherever I want, whenever I want, but I do salute those who have children.
But I can hit you up with some babysitting duties.
Oh my God, that baby.
Wonderful.
Auntie Courtney, Uncle Courtney.
Gil, what's your best dad joke?
Oh, that would be amazing. An Emerald City Oz theme. I want to be on that float.
I'm a parent to a dog, and I think that's a good start.
Okay, yeah. Are you responsible parents?
Well, yes. I do make their bed water.
Well, Kia ora, we're now looking at It's Haka for Life.
Now we are, I think there's going to be a bit of a performance on Taylor Square. I'm guessing it's a Haka. I don't know. But Haka for Life is a suicide prevention charity.
Here we go. It's going to be a huge performance.
In 2014, your sister took you to see Wicked, and you made her and your brother-in-law wear green. I would do that too, but I don't like wearing green, so I probably would have found something else to wear, like red for ruby slippers, or even though in Wicked they're not ruby slippers. But my grandma has a story that she always tells every time I see her of her taking us to see The Wizard of Oz in theatre, and my reaction to the Wicked Witch shooting fire out of her finger. Apparently I had a really big reaction to it. But I'm a huge Oz fan. Are you excited for the movie?
Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
I think it looks pretty good.
Get back down to the parade, and standing by at Taylor Square is Jeremy with MP Alex Greenwich, a prominent queer voice in the New South Wales State Parliament.
That's right, Claude. I've got Alex Greenwich, independent member for Sydney. What an incredible mood here tonight. I'm going to walk with you while you move, yeah? Let's keep going.
While they
incredible atmosphere here tonight. I mean, when you think back to
talk,
1938, so much...
I'll show my next Mardi Gras girl. She's like this all the time. I had to kind of flatten her hair. You said tentative because I might go out and wear green. So yeah, I had to really try and get her hair flat, but it was a bit difficult because I don't know, she's got a lot up in there, but she has rainbow in her hair, and I thought she looked cute in this cinched dress, which I think is cute. And then she's just got white heels on. So yeah, her hair always needs to be brushed because it's quite wild.
Icon status began.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to get the Wicked Barbies?
We saw City of
I
Sydney
will
as well.
probably
The
get
Harbour
them.
City herself. She looks glorious.
Okay, and who do we have now? Qtopia Sydney, here to honour our queer history and launch us into our big queer future. So Qtopia is Australia's first queer museum, and it's also located just behind us, opened last week. They're based out of the old
If your budget allows you,
Police
yes.
station, and it's a way of reclaiming the space.
I'm
where
looking
the
forward to
78ers
them.
were beaten by police after that first Mardi Gras
Especially
parade.
if we get one with the Glinda dress, the pink one.
And there is also a
It looks
copy
really
of,
pretty. I hope we get that
somebody
one.
sent me a photo on Instagram. I had a song 20 years ago this year, actually.
Oh, and
with
her
After
school
Jane
uniform.
Idol with
I
Sonia
love that
BMG. It was
too.
called Rub Me Wrong. And there's a
Love
copy.
Glinda.
Now, the
I
kids
used
at
to get
home
my
might not know
sister's
what this
friend
is. There's a copy of the
to
compact
draw
disc,
Glinda
the actual
or
CD, which was
inspired by
before we had
Glinda
streaming.
pictures for me, and I'd cut them out and use them as little dolls because I couldn't have like a Barbie to turn into Glinda. That was
But the museum, the
quite
Qtopia Museum,
fun too.
spans from pre-colonial times to the AIDS crisis, Stonewall riots, the first Sydney Mardi Gras, through to marriage equality. And on the screen now, we've got the mini Matildas.
How cool is this? These kids are paying homage to the defining lesbian event of your life, I believe.
It was.
Courtney, people will
It
come.
really was. I think it was a defining lesbian event of most people of the world, like who weren't already lesbian.
I tell you what, I have never seen lesbian visibility on mainstream TV on a scale like that ever before. It was absolutely breathtaking.
And soccer has been a huge part of the queer women's community since the 80s, when teams like the Flying Bats and the St. Jones were around. And so to have it take centre stage last year was so special.
Yeah. No, I did play for the Flying Bats for a few years. Fantastic queer women's.
You played for the Flying Bats?
I sure did. Yeah.
Here is Prince Ken in his little pink outfit.
So coming up, Football Australia, let's
I got the convention dolls shoes on him and an old Ken shirt. And then I made this. This was the first suit I ever made, and the only suit I ever made. I need to work on it.
I apologise for the messages I sent to Hayley Russo after the World Cup to them, and I hope they pass that on. But I was just very excited, Hayley, if you're watching. No, so good to see Matilda's jerseys down here.
So, Michael, did you ever go to a Pride March before?
You know, you don't have to be gay to like the Matildas, but it certainly helps. And I'm so excited to be down here and to be in grasping distance of people who actually know the offside rule.
Well, I feel like you are giving me a run for my money. You've had 2 costume changes already. What's going on?
Hey everyone that's watching, I am streaming the Mardi Gras because I love watching the Mardi Gras every year, and I thought, why not share watching it with you guys?
It is loud, it is electric, it's like the best party you've ever been to. And everyone's really nice, which is the opposite of Brisbane. So I'm so thrilled to be here in Sydney.
You used to go back in 2008 to 2016. Why did you stop? You performed in drag in 2015. That's pretty cool. What did you perform?
Thanks, Mel. Look on the screen here with Colour and Flair. It's Tourette's Syndrome Association Australia. This group is a not-for-profit dedicated to supporting the lives of people living with Tourette's syndrome and their families right across Australia.
And while we were talking to Mel, we also had the Autism Spectrum Australia
Of
float,
course.
and also the
Were you dressed up
LGBTQ
as
Domestic Violence Awareness
Alphaba?
Foundation going past. And now we have got Akon. They are here. No, it's not the 2000s rapper. It's the AIDS Council of New South Wales. And they began as the AIDS Council back in 1985. But these days, ACON represents so much more than just that. They are a huge part of the queer community here in Sydney, and New South Wales' leading HIV and LGBTQIA+. Have a shot every time we say LGBTQIA+, if you're at home. Organisation.
Oh, and on our screen now we have 2010 incorporating the Gay and Lesbian Counselling Service of New South Wales. So 2010 supports LGBTQIA+ young people across New South Wales, and the name 2010 refers to the Darlinghurst postcode, which was where the original housing refuge that 2010 ran was located.
You had a purple photo dress and
this one's a
very
bit
warm.
close to your heart.
Yes. Full disclosure, I'm actually the co-chair of 2010, so I've been volunteering for them for a number of years. And yeah, the organisation does really important work supporting young queer people in New South Wales.
They really do. And on the street now, speaking of important work supporting queer people, call a friend. 2010 and the New South Wales operator of our next float is Q Life. They are a free and anonymous nationwide helpline providing peer support to queer people all across Australia.
Yeah, so Q Life began over 50 years ago in the home of one of our 78ers, Peter Duval, and his late partner, Peter von Sulburn, and they started the first gay helpline from their house in Balmain, Sydney. It was called Phone a Friend back then, and now it's our national peer support service known as Q Life.
So if you do need support, call Q Life. You can even message them if you're Gen Z and you don't like on the phones. And it's a family affair now. The next float dancing our way is... Oh, there's G-Flip on our screen.
Oh my God.
Hi, G-Flip. They're on the Qantas float.
The lesbians are losing it.
They
They're watching right now.
Captain G-Flip in the cockpit. I have been on that Qantas float.
I do a mix of both, Michael. I hand sew and I use a machine. My machine's pretty old. It probably needs like a few services, and honestly it might be cheaper to just replace it. It doesn't reverse anymore, which is frustrating for me. Yeah. So
we see the driver of the tug.
So one of the victims of the murder the other day was a flight attendant with Qantas.
My people, my tribe is giving us disco cowboy realness.
Do you sew anything, Michael, and anyone else that may be watching? Do you sew your RV outfits?
Country music's gone gay. Mon, you are so on point tonight. I know
country music's gone gay.
You've seen them. They're wearing a totally on-trend, embroidered country-themed two-piece suit with sparkles, and it is Beyonce would be proud. I know that's not why you did it, but now we've got the wheels on the bus go round and round all the way homo. It is the wonderful Kirkton Road Centre with the iconic KRC bus.
So Kirkton Road Centre provides free anonymous care to people experiencing barriers to health. And the bus that you can see, or the KRC bus, is the proud successor to the AIDS bus, and that used to drive around in the 80s at all hours of the night providing HIV testing on needles.
Behind us, the bus, you'll see many rider protest cars representing what the KRC is fighting for.
You want to sew? You dabbled in sewing and should have pursued a fashion major. Yeah, I should have too. I studied fashion in high school. Animation, that's pretty cool. Do you work in animation now?
Check this one out.
Oh, there's a fun float. Oh, what's this?
To the Sydney Mardi Gras Parade, the hostess with the mostess, the longest running variety drag show in Australia's history, the legend herself, Polly Petrie.
Oh, here we go.
Hi, darling.
Polly's
student
Follies
that
started
want
in
to do down on what's that.
1991 at the Aubrey Hotel, and it started off as a joke. And gave
Yeah, that's a pain.
everyone the platform to get the courage and get their act together to become a drag queen.
And it became like an institution.
Can you
where
use it now?
anyone could
Can you
come along.
make things
And sometimes
on your computer and just post them
Out of my Polly's
or
Follies, there has been a lot
work
of
as
successful girls who are now
freelance animator or
hosting
something?
shows and comparing, and it's actually a launching pad, but also fun.
Polly's Follies has been very good to me, as it has to Dawn, because it's like an outlet for us to strut our stuff. For many years, I wanted to do a float commemorating Polly's Follies to celebrate Polly Petrie, who
Drag King
is an
Sydney.
icon of the Sydney drag world legend, Oxford Street.
Woo! And on the screen now, we have got Bi Plus Visibility. Your Honour, the Bis aren't here to serve time, they are here to serve looks. Advocating for their identity to be recognised under New South Wales law, it's Bi Plus Visibility Australia with their float Legally Bi. That's a play on Legally Blonde. Mom?
Thank you. I had no idea.
Yes. So here's the plea deal. While other parts of Australia protect identities across the rainbow, New South Wales is actually the only state or territory that doesn't fully include bisexuality within its anti-discrimination laws.
That is wild. Yeah. Did you know that bi people make up the largest percentage of the LGBTQIA plus community, but they're often the least represented?
I know, it's wild. Sometimes, there's this bi erasure that goes on where if a cis man is dating another man and he's bisexual, people will just assume that he's gay.
Yeah.
But he's always a bisexual. He's still attracted to people of different genders.
Totally. And right now we have its Central Coast-based disability.
Oh, it's
providing
raining.
Everyday ability, and they support their community through Rainbow Friends social groups, creating a place for queer disabled folk to gather safely.
And this year
That's
they
gonna
are
be a fun
working with
night.
fibre optic light up cakes, signifying their ability to shine a light into the unknown. Now, your wheelchair entrants who can't wear capes have done some fibre optic hats and accessories to be safe for those wheels.
Well, that's amazing.
I can see that the rain has started to fall down, but that's okay. The people are still smiling. And here to literally embrace our community, it's Free Mum Hugs Australia.
Free Mum Hugs.
Beautiful.
This one warms my
It's
heart.
so beautiful. Look, coming out can be a really difficult time for queer people, especially if you're someone who's been rejected by your families. But Free Mum Hugs is here to let you know you're loved one big old squeeze at a time.
Now, if you're not a hugger, it's okay. They're also into doing high fives, listening ears, and general
Gotta go?
mum vibes.
Okay,
Just fist
no
bumps,
worries.
please. It's my number one fear. I've got
Enjoy,
it on
sleep
my,
well.
on the Hinge profile. My number one fear is fist bumps from a straight man.
Thank you for joining, Michael.
Okay, so now we have Pride in protest. So they're not parading tonight. They're protesting in advance